Hey guys, it's Kim here, and welcome to the Turing Test. Now, I have been waiting for this game for a very long time because there's a great lack of story-based games in my life right now, and this is not only story-based, but sci-fi, as you can tell from our astronaut on the screen here, and they are two of my favourite things right now. So let's get underway, and I'll tell you a little bit more once we get started. Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. And welcome to space, I believe.
Morning, Eva.
Oh, good morning.
Your wake-up has been sanctioned by the ISA. We lost contact with the ground crew 450 hours ago. We have tried to establish further communications, but we are not getting any responses.
Hello? He looks cool.
We need you to investigate.
Okay, doesn't it make sense to do visual checks first?
We have already looked at the data. The ISA has made the executive decision that you report to the surface post-haste. You are our emergency response.
What exactly is the emergency?
The ground crew found an organism the ISA believed to be dangerous. We need to re-establish communication.
So, first things first, 2 seconds into the game, and I am already head over heels in love with this. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at this fan. Best fan ever. Look at this guy. Hey, Tom, you remind me of Gertie from the film Moon. One of my favorite things ever. Now, I'm guessing that that is Jupiter over there, and you can see a little bit of Europa down there. But yeah, so I love sci-fi. I'm just gonna have a quick look at this. Oh, so that's me that they just woke up in there. And I guess these are other people. So that's Mikhail Tokarev. And these are the dates that they're meant to be woken up. So I'm not entirely sure. Oh, Christmas Eve. What a nice Christmas present. So it looks like they're all meant to be... Oh no, oh, wait, hold on. This person... Who's that? Okay, so there's a Canadian flag in there. Another Canadian flag in there. That is Chris McLean. So these guys are all due to be woken up at the same time. No flag there. But yeah, I mean, I absolutely love sci-fi. And even though I think this year is terrible for horror, I feel like horror in terms of media is a really bad place at the moment. Sci-fi is having such an amazing time right now. I guess because inspired by really cool stuff happening with NASA at the moment. You know, there's really amazing breakthroughs happening with the exploration of Mars, things like that. And I feel like it's inspired a whole bunch of things like Interstellar, Moon, The Martian. So many films and books at the moment.
You're going to take a lander to Europa. Make your way to the docking station.
Okay, I can do that. EMT, so energy manipulation tool. But yeah, I definitely have seen a rise in kind of fiction in terms of books, films, games that are absolutely inspired by space, which I am all for because, you know, after horror, space is definitely my thing. To Ava, the current ship status is as follows. Okay. Hey Dan, I'm about to initiate my cryostasis. Just let Tom know if you guys need me. Hopefully there'll be no need to wake me. I guess I'll hear from you as soon as I wake up. Best of luck. Hopefully we won't need you. So this is from Dan? Okay, Dan McLean. To Ava, Captain McLean has sent several mails insisting I check the cryo chambers are functioning correctly. They are functioning as expected. Please do not feel any apprehension. Thank you, Tom. Okay, so this is communications between initiating cryostasis for 10 years. Wow. What an email to send out to everyone. I hope you have a nice life. Sure. But yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Nice shiny surfaces. Good valve. But yeah, so I'm going to be highly enthusing through all of this. It's been described to me as a kind of mixture of Portal, because there are some Portal-like puzzles coming up, and Interstellar, oddly. Although I probably don't think it's going to have the same time-traveling head ponderingness, head scratchingness. Holy crap.
What's the ship's status?
I have performed the necessary checks. The Europa lander is ready to launch.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I wonder if all, like, space stations are this shiny. Probably not. Okay, what do you
I
look?
think that's everything wound up, Tom.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm ready to go down for the long sleep then.
Good night, Ava. I will miss your assistance. The ship will be very quiet without you here.
Night. See you when I wake up, Tom.
So that reminds me of Michael Fassbender in Prometheus, like the synthetic that he was playing. I think there's a very similar relationship going on here.
Residuals before nulling, -02, -04, -01. X and Z null to 0. Looking good.
Okay, good. Horizon check right on time. How's things, Christopher?
Good. I am go for power descent.
I can confirm. You are go for power descent.
Roger that. I am running the PDI program. 80-degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Engine 1 ignition. Engine burn.
Suppressing 400 alarm.
Balance.
So that sounds like the ground crew going to ground.
The landers are ready.
Good. Thanks, Tom. You okay now, Sarah?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you, Danielle. I've done this before.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's just another 10 years of my life.
Okay. So yeah, that sounds like the ground crew separating. Oh my god, wow, everything's so white! Look at this! So pretty. That probably means something really important. That space over there. Oh my god, this looks gorgeous. This game is absolutely beautiful. Wow, holy butts. What's over here? More space! Seriously, I would love to go into space. I don't think I'm really a good enough candidate for NASA though.
Day 3.
Oh really? The red one, the green one even. Oh my god. Okay, we're going into space. This looks so cool. Kind of looks like the little pods from Alien, the kind of central core pods. A little bit more claustrophobic though. Oh, this is so cool. Guys, I don't think you maybe have guessed, but I'm really excited.
Fido.
Go.
Guidance.
Go.
Control.
Go.
Telcom.
Go.
Then we are go for launch, initiating.
Separate.
Whoa. Oh, there it is. So there's Jupiter,
Engaging retrofire.
and it looks like we
I'm running
are
the
landing on
program.
Europa.
3 delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Trajectory looks good. 502 alarm. It looks like we're coming in too fast.
Uh-oh.
We are slightly short of the landing site. We are going to have to burn late.
Well, that's good. Off to a good start.
Full retrograde.
Don't screw it up, Ava. You got this, girl. Come on. Well, a little bit bumpy, but we're here, and nothing's on fire. Which is a success to me. I want a chair that swivels like that.
Open the door.
Welcome to Europa.
Wow. This is cool. This is so cool. This actually reminds me of a film I watched recently called the Europa Report, where it's a bunch of scientists, astronauts being sent to Europa, but everything goes all mysterious, and it's told through their logs and their like found footage camera stuff. Really, really good film. Well, not really, really good film. It's a good film, and some interesting ideas. I'm not going to give away too much about what they find, but yeah, not all is as it seems on Jupiter's moon. Jupiter's largest moon, I believe.
The base has changed.
What do you mean?
The base was originally constructed as modules to withstand the seismic activity in and around Thera Magula. It appears the ground team have manipulated these modules. The base was built initially by machines. I served as the mind of these operations. I arrived first on Europa in 2240. It costs a lot to send humans into space with the necessary life support, especially such a vast distance from Earth. So, Robotics built this place.
I wonder why the ground team has changed these rooms.
I have a hypothesis. These rooms are Turing tests.
Turing tests?
Turing tests are tests designed to tell humans and machines apart. Typically, problems only solvable by a human. A combination of logical and lateral thinking.
So, you can't complete these tests, Tom?
No. That is why I am glad you are here to help. We need to work together. They really have completely repurposed these rooms. I am quite impressed.
So, what were they used for before?
Most of them were used for storage, but they have converted them beyond recognition. Perhaps they ran out of things to do out here. The devil makes work for idle hands.
So you're saying that the ground crew spent a lot of their time making a series of actually physically changing the base to make all these rooms as a test. That okay, sure, but what's the point in that? So as you can see, there's a bit of the old portal happening here. So it looks like these are energy supplies that I need to boop around to make them do stuff. So, he mentioned there the Turing test was devised by Alan Turing. It's something that I'm fascinated in. I'll tell you why in a little bit, because Alan Turing, one of kind of my heroes, really, I guess.
Do you know the ground team's location?
The crew are deeper inside the base, it seems.
They must be trying to survive. Can you find their precise location?
I'm afraid not. I am working to regain control. Though I once had complete control of this base, a lot has changed in the past 500 hours.
Okay. So the Turing test... Okay. The Turing test was devised by Alan Turing as a test to see if you could tell humans and AI from each other computers. And the way the test worked was that... there it is. Was that you had an examiner have a conversation with a human and then a computer, but they were kind of blocked by a screen or a computer. So it's a conversation via a computer. And then the examiner has to basically decide afterwards which one was the human and which one was the AI that they were talking to.
So if this base is managed by you, why can't you find the crew?
The base's communication array is malfunctioning.
Okay. Let's go see what's up here. So the whole idea is that basically computers and AIs, no matter how advanced, don't have the ability to...
Perhaps we can't solve this yet.
To have a human conversation. That looks like a lot of things. I don't really know what to do here. So humans should be able to tell who humans are, and AI aren't able, no matter how advanced, aren't able to fake a conversation because they just don't have the logic process, the nuances to make polite conversation with people. It's a fascinating theory, and I think a relatively new one actually came from about the 1950s, I believe. I'm not entirely sure on that. I could be wrong. I'll take that out there. That worked. But it's a really, really... I think it's a fascinating idea. There we go. Can computers ever pass off as humans?
What does not add up?
If there was an accident, surely they'd come to find me, not try to lock me out.
My instance is still resolving conflicts. I expect they have their reasons.
Yeah, this does seem rather suspect as to what's going on here. What does this switch do? That turns that off, but then if I take this out, what does that do? If I put that in there, does that... Oh yeah, so that passed the whole... No, wait, that hasn't worked. Okay, I think... And if I put this one here, and this one there... Then I can come through here and pop that through the window. Bang! I like this. I like these tests.
My instance has just been updated.
Sorry?
I have two instances of my mind, two separate versions. A slave mind running on the satellite, and a master running here on the surface. When the communication was cut between the surface base and the satellite, the two instances of my mind were separated. So, during all this time, all of my knowledge divided into two separate branches. I continue to learn on the satellite, and I continue to learn on the surface. I am trying to merge the knowledge to create a timeline of what's happened here. But there are incongruities between these memories, conflicts.
Of course there bloody are. So who's going to hold their bets now that the AI is secretly evil? I mean, I don't think we've seen a space drama yet where the controlling AI is not evil, like Hal in Space Odyssey. I guess to some degree Gertie in Moon. Oh, this one's easy. It's just stepping up. But yeah, I can already feel a lot of influences from other sci-fi thingamajiggies, films and books working away here. Bang, here we go. I wonder if there's going to be any aliens. Aliens. Ooh, hello. Planetarium.
This is the command center. You can check on the crew status from here.
Okay, touch. I'm touching. So I guess this is us on that. Well, that was us up there, and that's Europa. And then, yeah, what were they doing to do with Jupiter? So there's some logs here. Let's have a listen.
Tom, start recording.
I am always recording, Daniel.
The day is January the 6th. My watch says it's 2:30 on Earth. Here we are, members of the human race, standing on Jupiter's moon, Europa. I am Captain Daniel McLean. I'm joined here by the rest of my team. It is our intention to make this moon our home and investigate life on this planet. Man's curiosity and appetite for discovery will continue to change our world for the better.
Inspiring. And might I add my congratulations to you all.
I wonder if that will be the next step in space exploration. So obviously we've got everyone trying to get to Mars, Buzz Aldrin with his famous "Get your asses to Mars" campaign right now. But I wonder if after that, if Europa and Jupiter will be next.
Here it is. Beautiful, isn't it? What makes this one more remarkable than the others? The way it attaches itself to other organisms. Its behavior is very abnormal. It seems to form a symbiotic relationship with most life forms. How do you mean? Do you want me to dumb it down? I know what it means. What does it do? It attaches itself to almost anything living, but it's not parasitic. It's quite alien. We're trying to figure out what effects it has on life forms.
Okay, so Tom mentioned earlier that there was a life form that they found, or a thing, an organism, so that sounded like that was that.
Mikhail, you seem distant.
Do I?
Yes. What's wrong? What's wrong, Mikhail? Mikhail, what's wrong? Are you listening, Mikhail? Are you able to hear?
Yeah, I don't really like how Tom is interrogating that guy there. Okay, a bit forceful.
I was talking to the ISA. They don't know what to do with this. The magnitude of the discovery.
We should send samples back to Earth. I think we need to get this to a better lab. Me and Sochi are having trouble making enough clones. I'm going to run out of the necessary resources to continue studying Organism 119.
They're calling for a grounding of all Europa transport until they get your report.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's rather drastic.
Okay. So that sounded like it was more to do with the not parasite or whatever. Okay, so some information here. Lots of things cancelled. Arrived, cancelled. Sounds like, mysterious things were happening. Jupiter is the second largest physical body in our solar system. Body. What a child. Grow up, Kim. Oh, here we go. Here's our beautiful, beautiful crew. So we've got Dr. Sochi Yui, who's from Japan. So he must be the person who was just talking about the organism that they found. Ava Turing, that's us. Oh, so we are German. Well, we were born in Germany, but we are American. an engineer. We got a Russian, Mikhail, who's the guy who wasn't talking to Tom, and he's a doctor. Chris McLean. Oh, look, we got Chris McLean. Oh, are these two twinnies? We got twinnies. They're both from Canada. They're both born on the same day. Yeah, wow. I like how the difference between them is this one's got a cute little forehead curl, and this one's, buzz cut. Well, that's not a buzz cut, but you know what I mean. And that is Sarah Brooke, who is from Damascus, Syria, but is joint British and Syrian. Okay, so... okay. So there's a little bit more about all of them. Okay. That's, probably going to come back and bite us in the ass later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand here like this. If you want to pause and read their stories, then go ahead now. So that's curious. So the brothers there, they're not twins. They're actually triplets. Ooh, tortillas. They have to treat tortillas up here. Yeah, the twins are triplets, and one of them, Peter, is back home on Earth. Just as a control subject. So I guess when they go back, they can test and see how much they've changed in being in space, like how much their physiology has changed. That's pretty cool. Notice that a couple of them are orphans or have lost, family, which is always curious, Curious orphan. I mean, were they chosen because they were orphans?
I expect to find the ground crew in.
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
Chris, so that was the captain? Chris McLean? And Daniel's gone missing, so his brother has gone missing. Let's see if I put this around here. Oh wait, if I switch this door up. So intrigue is already happening. Yeah. I wonder what we're gonna find down here.
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
Is that okay? I need to move that a little bit further this way. Yeah, it wasn't going to be easy, was it? I mean, also, why are they testing? I mean, because this isn't going to exactly test that I can pass these tests. Oh, wait, no, I should... Yeah, okay, let's drop this. Whoa, now. There. Give me that, please. Yeah, I mean, one thing about the Turing test is that the questions that are asked, the AI doesn't necessarily need to know the answers. They just need to kind of pass the conversation, the test of actually having a conversation with a human being. So it's not a test of intellect, If anything, I'd suspect everybody of being a bit too clever if they could all pass super intelligent questions and puzzles. But I wonder what makes these tests so specific that they test that only a human could pass the logic tests here, and an AI couldn't.
Okay, what are their chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable, small, artificial ecosystem a year ago, growing fruit and vegetables. It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
That's a depressing thought. Or is it? I don't know that it is, actually. I for one, would love to... oh, there's one down there. You know what? I actually would love to be in space and be, a part of the Mars colony or something like that, kind of exploring... oh, I can't get this upstairs, so this won't go upstairs. Maybe I'll just put it down for now. But yeah, I remember seeing somewhere that NASA are trying to put together a mission to Mars, but unfortunately at the moment, because of where science and technology is on Earth, they don't have a way. They can get people to Mars with all the energy and fuel consumption and all that, but they can't get them back from Mars. So they were, I don't know if this was just, I don't know where I heard this or if I just, misread it, but they were trying to ask for older couples who are interested to go to Mars because it would essentially be a suicide mission because they wouldn't be able to come back. But yeah, I don't know, I'd be quite tempted in an idea of a suicide mission to Mars because, like, just imagine, one, going to Mars and, seeing all the bits of space on the way there. But then also, being so fundamental to the advancement of human life in space. Like, that's awesome. I should be able to pick you up. Give me this. No, fine, I'm going to have to go to the other side, aren't I? I'd totally be up for it. Right, if we go over here and move this slightly more this way, yeah, okay. That works, yeah, so that's slap bang in the middle of the bridge now. Push that back, move over, pick that one out, put it in there, pick this one out, come with me, put that one in there, wait, no, in the thing, and then pull that one, come to me, bang, now we're cooking with fire.